7 minutes around. Yeah, I'm gonna reset the clock. Thanks for that. Whoops. Let me fix the clock. Smelly opponents? Whenever you guys are ready, you can start. Good luck. Okay, we're going to get round 2 underway here. Reset live totals. Very good. MTG topics for a wrap. All right. I think I'm just going to make the poll myself with some ideas off the top. Fetch for Roland. Let's tune to the players here.
That's a good one.
Forest.
The forest has a sticker on it.
Yep.
Nice.
It's the misprinted German forest with the plains stuff all around it.
Nice. So I think there was some debate on the chat if it was legal or not. Is that legal for tournament play?
I believe so.
Yeah, not bad. Let's go. Preordain.
You got to preordain.
Okay, 1, 2.
And players don't understand the stack. 51% favored for Grixis Delver. So we're split right down the middle, chat. Dark Zero put 10,000 on Roland. Chylith put 6.8 thousand on lands. 51% favored for Grixis Delver, says chat. It is not legal, says MTG banning. I agree with MTG banning. I think MTG banning is right. Okay, we're going to set up this poll now. I'm setting up the poll. I'm setting up the poll just with ideas off the top. Let's see. All right. There's the poll. Oh, wait. I messed up the poll. Hold on a second. Oh, man. The poll is messed up. Forget that poll. Hold on. Let's turn to the players here.
All right. How mean are we feeling today?
Pretty mean.
How mean am I feeling? Where do we want to start? Start with the Wasteland.
Sure.
And we'll waste one of your volcanics.
Okay.
I'll go to 18. Loam targets are the Wooded Foothills and Wasteland.
Okay.
Resolves?
Or it's 17, right? After you fetched?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
That'll resolve.
Whee! I like putting cards back in my hand.
All right. There's the
I have
poll.
7 cards in hand.
I put
so
some
I
ideas
pass.
in there.
Okay. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a fetch.
Mm-hmm.
Swing at you for 2.
15.
15. All right. I'll fetch here. I'm at 18. Grab of the. Actually, let me just do it now. Let's do
Okay.
this. And
Rolling down to 17 off the fetch. Okay, go ahead and vote in the poll, chat. I threw some ideas in
17
there for
Mhm.
topics for a parody rap from Force of Phil. Again, thank you to Roland MTG for gifting the subs. And anybody that gifts 5 subs, Phil Blackman, Force of Phil, will make an MTG parody rap for the Eternal Dirtles podcast on a topic of your choice, a magic topic.
Hmm.
2 Pyromancers.
Huh.
Tabernacle will be pretty
How
good
do I
to
wanna
control
do
that.
this? This deck is hard. We'll go to 13.
sure.
And I'll cast Sylvan Library.
So library's good.
Tabernacle, go.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
there's
a
the
nice one.
Tabernacle.
End of your turn, I'm gonna bolt you.
Ouch, down to
Get a
10.
10
Mhm.
and trigger.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Okay, upkeep. Where do I want to go with this? 1, 2, 3. I think I pay for 3.
What are my thoughts on discontinuing the early access event? I honestly don't know much about it other than they canceled the early access event. I don't know the reason. I don't know who's sad, who's happy. I don't know anything about it. So I don't really have a take on it. I have no idea. I have no clue.
For 5.
Ouch,
Does
down
anybody
to 5.
watching have any take?
Okay. 4, 5. And I'll pass turn.
Untap library.
I'm very out of the loop with that whole situation.
Pay for life. Pay for life. Pay for life.
What's up, Golgari Tom?
All right. Thinking here.
Mhm.
Thinking what my choices are. We'll just draw 1 card.
Sure.
Someone
How many
is
cards do you have in your hand?
disappointed.
I have 2 cards.
Okay. Mox Diamond.
Sure.
I will pitch this here Sheltered Thicket.
Okay.
We will waste your we'll waste a Volcanic Island.
Volcanic's gone.
And then Loam targets our Bog, Ghost Quarter, Wasteland.
Okay.
Here you go.
Pretty good.
All right. Untap. And you have 0.
As a content creator, I really dislike. I'm a very small streamer, and that was really only time I would see over 50 viewers or get a raid from one of the larger content creators. Okay. So you played in the early access event, and then... Roland sideboard, Submerge, Colligan's Command, Liliana's Triumph, Abrade, maybe, Surgical Extraction, of course, Grafdigger's Cage, probably not, and Electrickery, probably not. Sly Joker says, hi, YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Yes, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button and hit subscribe, and hit the join button, and become a member. 5 isn't enough proxies, especially for decks running a high number of dual lands. Okay. Well, fortunately, the people we've had playing on our vintage streams own a lot of the vintage cards, but obviously I don't expect everybody who plays on our stream to own, power nines and all that. So occasionally we have proxies. I've played Vintage on the stream. I don't own any power nines, so I proxied them. Ether Wheel Forager is really cool. I agree, Ben. Hello, Ben. Let's tune to the players here.
Let's attempt to loan back the Field of the Dead.
Response.
Mhm. Yep.
Fetch.
Get a bulk.
Mm-hmm.
Get a brainstorm in response.
Sure.
Brainstorm in response to loam. Yeah, people have been trying Forager quite a bit from Commander 2020. It's about a year old at this point.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you got your Field of the Dead.
Play land for turn pass.
Hello, Learn to Love. Learn to Love, Rich Callie is joining us for the next round. The winner of this match will play Rich in the finals for today.
All right. Play Flooded Strands.
Mhm.
Fetch.
Mm-hmm.
Grab. Bulk.
Volcanic Island. All right, some people are hoping for a Delver Mirror in the finals. We don't know what deck Rich Callie's on.
I'll play
Although I
a
think
Young
if you were
Fireman.
watching
Sure.
Rich's stream,
Okay,
you
go
know.
ahead.
Pyromancer.
Dredge.
Sure.
You have 4 cards in hand.
It's a crapshoot. Yeah. You played in proxy events. It's either 4, 8, or 12. Okay. Waste on the Volk.
Cards in hand right now.
I have 3 cards in hand.
3 cards.
Over the last couple of years, you know, a lot of things have changed in Legacy. At one time, Lands was a deck that Delver did not want to play against. It was a really, really tough matchup. Has that changed a lot now? Has it become a lot more even at this point, chat? Do you think? What do you think? Is Lands not as favored against Delver anymore?
For 3.
Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 17.
And
This
also
is going
Delver.
really well for Roland
Yep.
right now, by the way.
And I'll pass.
The Lands deck needs lands.
Draw for the turn.
Okay.
Foothills, crack Foothills down to 16. Grab the Forest.
It's still a Lands favored matchup. I guess what I mean is it still favored, but not as favored anymore?
You have how many cards in hand?
I have 1 card.
Because at one time, as a Delver player, you run into lands and you'd be like, well, I lost this round, right? But maybe that's changed. Force of Negation. Yeah, Force of Negation is huge.
The decisions here. So,
Yeah, that's a Wald. Wald. What's up, Enigma Machine?
I will pass to you.
Okay. Upkeep.
Yep, we're in your
Trigger.
upkeep.
No flip.
Okay, you're gonna draw.
Okay. I'm gonna go into my attack.
Mhm.
Trigger 4.
Let's attempt to Punishing Fire the young Pyromancer.
Yeah, Punishing Fire is good. So take 2.
Take 2 down to 14.
All right. Go ahead and play a Wasteland.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap, Dredge Loam.
Sure.
Cast Loam targets are Wasteland, Grove of the Burn Willows, and Maze of Ith.
Sure.
Okay.
Maze of Ith is going to be pretty good here. Obviously, Wasteland is in the way for now. Wasteland on Roland's side, that is. I don't think Vald is legal in sanctioned events. Can somebody get to the bottom of this already? We
I'll
talked
play
about this a lot.
Grove of the Burn Willows as my land for the turn, and then I'll pass to you.
Should I give Gordon a disqualification for playing Vald? Chat, what do you think? It's not. Okay, so should that be a disqualification?
So, swinging for 2.
Yep, down to 12.
Oh,
I'm just playing, chat.
another Delver.
Sure.
Okay, gonna waste your Grove.
I'll float a green in response. Then I'll cast
Green?
Crop Rotation.
Oh,
Crop rotation is good.
Okay.
did Roland gain a life just now, or did
Roland does gain a life.
Okay,
Right,
cool.
Cool. I'm at 17.
Yep. I'll grab Tabernacle.
Sure. So you,
Yes, these matches are sanctioned by the DCI and the Olympics.
can play another Wasteland,
Sure.
and I'll waste the no, not yet. So you have 2 cards, 3 cards,
3 cards in hand.
3 cards. Yeah, I'll pass turn after that.
Okay. Untap.
Yeah, all matches played on these streams are sanctioned by the DCI and the Olympics, the World Olympic Committee organization.
Port.
Yep.
Land for the turn. Choke.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Any Eternal Kill Tabernacle.
Sure.
All right, untap, trigger.
Yep.
Bolt.
Yep.
All
Uh-oh.
right. Dang. So close. I don't think I'm gonna get there, but yeah, I won't get there because I'll have to.
Yeah. Next
Pay
turn,
for
I'm
all
gonna
of it.
loan back Tabernacle.
Yep, get you down to 5, and then I scoop my cards up. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm at 5 now.
Yep.
Untap.
Mhm.
Well, I already have the loam in my hand, so that's kind of nice. So I will take a natural draw for the turn.
Sure.
We will loan back the Tabernacle, Port, and Wasteland.
Yep. And I will skip to that. Cool.
Cool.
You're funny, Ben. I hope I'm in sync. I hope my mouth is moving with my words. That's all I hope. We sent these lag chats as soon as you asked. Okay, cool. All right, getting ready for game 3. Hopefully no technical difficulties here.
I'll pass after that.
Okay. Draw for the turn. Land Mox Diamond.
Sure.
I will pitch a Field of the Dead. Then I'll attempt to cast Exploration.
All right, everything's in sync. Perfect, perfect. Thanks, chat. Yeah, I guess Twitch is having some lag or something. I don't know.
Is good.
Wasteland your Volcanic.
Okay.
Fetch for a forest. Down to 19. Grab everyone's favorite forest. That's somehow a plains, but a forest at the same time. But it's
Sure.
not a savanna.
Yep.
There it is.
It's like they play the guessing game. Like, it's a land? Yes. What colors does it have to make? Green. Is it a forest? Kind of.
Sort of. White
Sort of.
forest.
And then I'm going to go for Elvish Reclaimer.
Reclaimer's pretty good.
Cards in hand too.
2 cards in hand, and then Elvish Reclaimer would already be a 3/4.
Force that. Pitching force.
Sounds good. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Trigger.
Force on Reclaimer.
There's a bolt.
Yep.
Swing.
Ouch, down to 17.
I've got 16 from
16
fetch.
from fetching. Yep.
Yep. I'll play a Wasteland and I'll pass.
Okay.
Okay.
Untap. Draw for turn. Land number 1, Blast Zone.
Mhm.
Land number 2, Thespian Stage.
Sure.
And then
Oh, it is 1-1.
I
It
will
is 1-1.
pass.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah, it's 1-1. I had the score wrong. Thank you, Side Norno. DeMonster, thanks for the 9-month sub with Prime. What's up, DeMonster? Appreciate you.
Okay.
I believe the force is altered, yes.
Going to go after the Blast Zone.
Ooh, okay.
I'll float a colorless from Blast Zone first.
Interesting.
Okay. Play another Wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass turn.
I'll attempt to make Thespian Stage a forest.
I'm going to eat the Thespian Stage.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Interesting.
Draw for turn.
Some tough decisions here for Roland.
Drop of Honey?
Yeah. Yes.
Maze of
Oh
Ithco.
my goodness.
What? All right. Okay, untap.
Yep.
This thing dies during my upkeep or no?
My
your
upkeep is when
no,
it's
your
going to get
upkeep.
shot.
Alrighty.
Unless you want to play more creatures, I'm cool with that.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. Play that. Swing in there for 3.
Maze.
Yep. Nope. Got mazed. Totally forgot about that already.
Yep.
Roland's already mentally conceding here, I can tell.
Yeah, 0 cards or
This is rough.
you have 0 cards?
0 cards.
That's awesome. All right, good. Stay that way, please. I will. Can't do anything here. Go ahead. You're up.
Untap, upkeep, bang.
Bang. Dead.
Very dead. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Guess what? Life from the Loam off the top. Targets are Field of the Dead, Wasteland, and Thespian Stage.
Shoot. Response.
This is really bad for Roland. Fetching response.
All right.
Agreed. This was a really good draw versus Delver. And when people were talking about before that lands is favored against Delver, turn ones and turn twos or whatever, like the sequence of turns we've seen from Gordon this game are the reason why.
Response.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
Hoping for a force of negation here is Roland. Stop this Life in the Loam at least. Can deal with the Mazavith. Gordon has no cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Days.
Sure.
Days.
Go ahead.
Okay, so that's something.
Mm-hmm.
Ponder.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
Roland has an opportunity here to dig out of this if Gordon has a few bad draws.
Shuffle.
Expiration not really relevant here. Oh no, well, okay. Hold on. So Gordon will likely dredge with Loam, right? Getting ahead of myself talking about draws. Dredge with Loam can likely get back. Yeah.
Here you go.
Untap, play Dredge.
Mm-hmm.
There's a choke, a Dark Depths, and an Exploration.
Sure.
Loam targets are Field
Yeah, I forgot about the dredge for a moment there. Thanks, chat.
Stage, Dark Depths.
Yep.
Said good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
All right, this Loam
Get back these
resolving probably
things.
ends the game.
Land number 1 is going to be a Wasteland, and we're going to waste your Volcanic.
Okay.
Land number 2 is going to be a Thespian Stage, and then I will pass the turn to you.
Tap draw.
Mm-hmm.
Roland might be out of options here. Dark Depths coming down next turn. This is tough. I don't think the odds are even 1% for
I'll
Roland
pass
right
turn.
now.
Go ahead.
Untap, lay dredge. Oh, dip. Get back here, you silly cards. All right, there we go. Play dredge. 1, 2, 3.
Another Dark Depths, Sylvan Library, Punishing Fire.
Loam targets are Windswept Heath, Wasteland, Field of the Dead.
Response 16.
Mm-hmm.
What can Roland do here? Force of Negation is something,
And
but
brainstorm.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. That's just garbage. All right, go ahead.
Okay, getting back this. Windswept Heath and Field of the Dead. This is here. Land number 1 is going to be Wasteland. Land number 2, or we'll waste the volcano or the land.
Yep.
Land number 2 is going to be a Windswept Heath, and we'll fetch now down to 12. Go and grab a Sheltered Thicket, and then I will pass the turn to you.
Okay, draw. Play a Polluted Delta, and I'll pass.
Okay.
at least he's drawing lands. That's something. I think the advantage bar is all the way over to the right right now.
Untap.
Gordon has this one, but
And then
still
we will
playing it out.
dredge this thing.
Mhm.
3 over Mox Diamond, port and port. Loam targets are Wasteland, Windswept Heath, Rashad and Port.
Yep, you got it.
All these
All right.
loams resolving is just making it worse and worse.
We'll go Wasteland and Depths as our lands for the turn, and then I will pass to you.
Some people in chat are laughing. Some are
And a
crying.
turn.
Nobody knows what to think.
Grab an underground sea.
Chat predicted 51% for Grixis Delver here. 41,300 channel points are on the line
Okay,
here.
go ahead, my turn.
Yep.
Draw.
Very exciting stuff happening.
Pass.
End of turn. We will do the thing.
No, don't do the thing. I'm gonna stifle it.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Not the best stifle, but it works for now.
Dredge for the turn.
Yeah.
Crop rotation, punishing fire, maze of Ith.
Okay.
All right.
Drop of Honey got removed because there were no more creatures left, I believe.
Yeah. No doing the thing again.
Loam back, Wasteland, Port, and Blast Zone.
Sure.
Okay. And Blast Zone. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not there yet for Field of the Dead, but we're getting close. We'll play Port and Wasteland as our lands for the turn, and then I will pass to you.
Ooh, cool. All right. That gets in play. I'll pass turn. Back to you.
Do the thing again.
All right. You got the thing.
Okay. Here comes the evil cookie monster.
Sounds good.
This is my cookie monster for now.
Okay.
Untap, dredge, combat.
Fetch, bolt you. Now
Go
you're
to
dead.
9.
Yeah, I'm dead now.
Okay.
Good games. Good
Good
games.
games.
Okay, so according to the DCI Olympic Committee, Vald misprint planes are actually banned from sanctioned play,
Woohoo!
and for that reason, you've been disqualified. No, I'm just kidding.
Gordon's disqualified. Do I get to move on to the finals? This is great.
Good games, good games. That was fun. Damn, that game two for Gordon was just brutal for you, Roland.
Yeah, I guess I could have kept a stronger hand, but double waste plus force backup and a Delver feels really good. But then it's just probably not strong enough anymore. I mean, I did side out a couple of the answers to the 2020. I don't think it really matters at that point. But I mean, Gordon was able to get Mox Diamond Plus, on board pretty quickly. Plus Life from the Loam off the top is pretty good too.
Oh
But,
yeah, that was
yeah.
really nuts.
But sometimes just the dice rolls that way. So good games, Gordon.
Good games, Roland.
Good games. And historically, Roland, would you say that lands is just such a tough matchup for Delver decks in general, but maybe not as much anymore? How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I think it's still a really tough matchup. I mean, of the Force Negations that I did see, I only had one, and I didn't really want him to have what was that, an exploration to start off?
I think it was an exploration.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw some pretty terrible things happening there during the match. That was the only Force Negation that I really saw that was really playable in that window. But there's always a super small window for Delver to sneak past, and that's what happened in game 1. And I think I was a little lucky there because I just had just enough mana, and I was able to float an extra land on top through one of my brainstorms or ponders. So that extra land is always going to help against the tabernacles, and fortunately that was the case there, and I could just bolt. But yeah, very close.
What's the approach in general against lands deck? Do you try to be a little bit more aggressive and try to keep more aggressive hands? Is that your approach?
Right. I think on the play I would be a little bit on the more aggressive side.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And then on the draw, it's like try to sculpt a hand that's like a little bit more controlly and disruptive. So wastelands plus, I mean, surgical would be fantastic, but you really need a little bit better counter magic, like a Force of Negation, to handle some of those early on threats or even like a choke is just, it's ridiculous. It just shuts me down completely. So
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I have to really heavily skew red. But in game 2, I think there was a window for me if one of my I think I missed in total 3 Delver flips. So one of them didn't flip, and then the double Delver didn't flip either. So that's 6 damage right there, completely missed.
Yeah.
Or 9 damage rather, and maybe that could have been the difference.
True. Delvers have to flip in order in order to beat chokes and whatnot is what we gathered from all this. And Drop of Honey is just brutal.
Yeah, Drop of Honey is great.